Rebecca Jim Thanasnet, ța ﷺETH My father is David Jim. His traditional name is ța. He is half native, half Mexican from ﷺETH. My mom is Wendy Jim, and she's from California. She's a Russian Jew. And my great-granduncle is Edward Jim. He was the last hereditary chief of ța. My name is Rebecca Jim. I'm currently residing in Coweta, Costa Rica, and I've been here for 2 months. And I plan to hopefully continue my tourism company with my boyfriend once everything starts picking up again. Our tourism company deals a lot with ecotourism. We do surfing, we do lessons, we do kayak tours, waterfall tours, sloth tours. There's a national park in Coweta, and you can go through the beaches, through the jungle, and see all kinds of different animals and nature. I fell in love with hoop dancing 6 years ago. I saw some people doing it at festivals and it looked really fun and sort of easy. So I was like, I want to try that and maybe get good at it too. So I got a hoop. I couldn't even hoop on my waist. I knew nothing about it. And I just watched YouTube videos. I practiced for hours and hours and hours in my backyard and just taught myself how to do it. And eventually I saw that there was a need. So I started my own hoop company, making and selling hoops, and I did that for about 4 years. Yeah, hooping is just like a flow state. It's like has its own community. It's like a moving meditation. It's something that can help a lot with many different things like depression, anti-socialism, anxiety. It's changed my life a lot and has opened a lot of doors, and I've met a lot of really cool people through hooping. Another cool note is that hula hoop is an incorrect term because it's patented by a company. So you can't say hula hoop, you have to say hoop dance, plastic circle, or whatever creative thing you come up with. My favorite thing about hooping is definitely showing children, because it looks like magic and illusion once you get kind of good at it. And they just, when they see it, they picture it around your waist or around your foot or something. But then when you do all these crazy tricks and these illusions, their eyes just get wide and they want to do it, and it can open up their world into something new to do that's not a screen. So giving them something that they can express themselves with, I think is good. It used to be a regular performance thing, but of course COVID kind of washed that away a little bit. I used to own and operate the Go-Go dance company in Victoria. Almost every weekend I was performing in the clubs. I've done festivals. I've done Bamboo Bass Festival in Costa Rica. I've done birthday parties, just busking on the street. Pretty much wherever people will watch me, I've hooped. So in some Native cultures, hoop dancing is part of their ceremonies, and in my culture, it is not. And people have approached me and asked me why I don't teach myself how to Native hoop dance, and it's because it would be appropriating someone else's culture. Before COVID, my plan was definitely to explore the world, but I don't know when that will happen again. But I did bring a lot of my hoops here, and I plan to do maybe hoop classes, and I work with children. That's what I did before I came as well. So I'm actually starting a kids camp today, and I'm gonna bring my hoops and incorporate that, and then maybe I'll get some little hoopers in Costa Rica. Everyone, it's for everyone. It's for kids, it's for grandmas, it's for everybody. Everyone can hoop. Even if you don't think you can hoop, you can get joy from it. It's definitely for everybody. I think anyone that's struggling with depression or anxiety or trying to find themselves should pick up a hoop or a flow toy and try it out. You don't know what wonders it will bring to your life. What I'm about to show you is clips of me hooping throughout Coweta, which is where I'm living currently in Costa Rica.
stolen locations, abusive relations, 150 celebrations, comment section hating, debating, truth and reconciliation fading, dividing and shading, but we still here, we still here, we still here. Missing brother, missing mother, missing goddess. Say it again. No.
Hello, my name is Rose Stiffarm. I'm Anishinaabe, Blackfoot, Cowichan, Saanich, Gros Ventre, and Assiniboine. I grew up in Seattle and I currently live in Montreal. I'm working on my master's in film studies at Concordia University. When I was really young, my dad would give me different like film cameras, like 35 millimeter, like automatic cameras to work with. From there, I ended up moving from Seattle to go live in Vancouver to go to film school. And so for me, what excites me about working in film is really helping us to polish the stories we tell to look really like good enough for like the mainstream consumption, so that we can really have ourselves and our stories seen by more people, so that more people in the future can feel like they have people like role models to look up to. I like working in film, and so one of the things that I hope for and dream for is to eventually get an Oscar for cinematography. I like teaching youth film, but I'm interested in teaching university film also, and so that's why I moved to Montreal, was to get my master's. And I like sharing film knowledge and collaborating with people, so that's where I'm at now. And now I'm in the Directors Guild of Canada, Quebec. I never really thought I'd be there, but I am, and so I just got involved with the diversity committee for trying to incorporate more BIPOC members. Well, Dangerous, I made the music video for my final project for my bachelor degree. I was the director, and I was the producer, and I was the cinematographer for it. The artist is my friend Geraldine Webster. She's also known as JB the First Lady, and so she lives in Vancouver. And so it's her song that she wrote and she's performing. I made it at Capilano University.
Yeah. We haven't even been dangerous, but we on the rise. You haven't even seen nothing yet. Turn it up. Where you're up. We ain't not dangerous, us, but we can be dangerous. We ain't not dangerous, us, but we can be.
We made a Red Girls Reasoning. It was Maya Tailfeathers and I. She was the writer and director, and I was the producer. And so we made it as part of a film competition in Vancouver. And so the prize was you get to make your own film. We made it in 8 days. And so that was part of the competition. It was for Crazy Eights. To go from shooting the movie to having it screen and premiere. And so that was a really intense experience, but it was also, really rewarding. And I also have a cameo in it too. So that's another part where I ended up getting in front of the camera.
Whiskey. Neat.
Wouldn't take a pretty girl like you to be a whiskey drinker.
Old habits die hard. Hey, Ryan.
I think we're all storytellers and we all have important things that are worth saying. And so I think it's important for everyone to have the ability to convey those stories. And so I hope people will consider it as an avenue of work, but also of, just helping to build up our culture and helping to give back to future generations.
I'm Gerald Charlie. I reside on ÞÚ Indian Reserve out in the mainland. That's about, I guess we're about 2 hours or hour and a half east of Vancouver off Highway 7, out in the country here in the mountains. My dad was originally from Duncan. My mom was originally from Malahat. And I guess his mother, my grandmother, had married an Anthony Charlie from Clem, but when he passed away, she moved over here and she had that one child, which was my dad to be then. And that's how we came to the mainland. But we're originally from over the island, so I'm one of you guys. But anyways, I'm in Skowlitz here. We had a big family. We lost a lot of family too. So, and I have a lot of grandkids. I have a couple of great grandchildren, but guitar became the main thing. I do mostly electric guitar, and I've been doing acoustic lately as well. So I'm set up for both a full band or just a single show. But my guitar is my main thing, and the blues. When I got the boarding home there, I just found this old busted up radio and I rewired it. I listened to a station on the radio, it was jazz basically, and it had a really nice, kind of a real nice bassy sound to it. And I just loved it, and that sort of grew into me. And then when I heard blues, it was sort of like the same thing. I found an old tape laying around, and I think it was Muddy Waters. I just fell in love with that stuff from there on. So that's why I got into the blues, and it's a good relationship to have because it's got that same feel. I don't know. It's got a feel to that I loved. I'm trying to pass it on to my grandkids now. They're learning things. So I guess it's all just the passion and the feel. You know, I guess it's important that people enjoy what I do. And when they enjoy what I'm doing, I enjoy more what I'm doing, and it sort of keeps going back and forth. It keeps on building up. Pretty soon, myself and a whole bunch of people are having a great time together. It's all part of the blues, you know. It's like I said, I am the blues. Hey, that's what happens, you know. I guess a big part of life, you know, is it has to do with just a big part of my life and my family's life, being brought up in a very, very tough way. And we survived, and quite a few of us didn't survive. We had 13 in our family. There's just me and a couple brothers left now. I had 2 sons. I lost both of them. You know, we had so many losses in our family. That alone is just a part of it, being brought up in poverty most of our life. Alcohol and drugs and physical abuse, you know, residential school, boarding home program, you know, things that actually I don't like looking back at, but it's what makes me the blues, I feel. I guess basically it adds up to a whole lot of social and emotional skills that no one else can say they have, just me. And that all adds up to making me the blues. I am the blues. I didn't just live it, but I became it. It's a truth. So I've been struggling a lot with that. What they see is me walk out on the stage with my guitar. It's my magic wand. I don't know. It does things. It's very powerful medicine, you know. And for the young people, I mean, listening is a very big part, and that's what people do when it comes to music. You listen to it, you feel it, you groove to it. And I think one of the things that really changed in our culture is our people's ability to listen. We don't listen to one another like the way our ancestors listened. This one's my practice guitar so far. It's a Takamine. I don't know if you can see it. It says it's Takamine. It's a really nice guitar. I love this guitar. Actually, it's a good workout guitar. Yeah, so that's one. I'll get the other one. Oh, this song. I used to play the downtown east side in Vancouver along Hastings and those kind of seedy bars you have down there. Where was this? Sunrise. You might have to play 6 nights a week there back in the 70s. And you get to see all the different people, all walks of life that come down there, and they're all just street people. You know, you sit out there, you see a lot of things that are going on. And I looked at those people as survivors.
Head down to the city, people love black market tills. They spend all their money on what survivor will sell. They're the survivor team, living the survivor blues. Shoes, monkey pops, salad, all hot goods. Make $1 or $2 to get some booze or some food. We're the survivor team, living the survivor blues. Ladies on the corner, watching slow flashing cars, going around the block, trying to win some dollars with a man of theirs. I think it was Jeff Bonner. They're the survivor team, living the survivor blues. They're the survivor team. They're the survivor team. They're the survivor team. Yeah, they're the survivor team. They're the survivor team, living the survivor blues. Oh yeah, come on, team. Selling skunk with a rock, filling the wallet, making lots of dirty bucks. They're the survivor team, living the survivor blues. Yeah, we're the Survivor team. We're the Survivor team. Living the Survivor blues.